People are arrested in Germany, jailed for speech.
No!
Yes.
They're arrested if they use hateful speech. Because of course they are. Okay, off. So you want Nazis?
You guys started it. You think it's racist to believe that people should enter the country legally?
I think it's racist to believe that people that come from Mexico ultimately bring in like rape, bring in violence, bring in I don't even know. Okay, oh, I have another beautiful example.
Okay.
What about calling Africa shithole countries?
Well, you didn't say Africa is are shithole countries. You talked about multiple countries being shithole countries.
Yes.
Yeah.
How is that not racist? How calling?
It depends on whether it's a shithole country or not.
Okay, if I call like
That's not saying that you believe you're superior to someone because
of course
race.
it is. I'm saying you are shit. We are great.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's
I think
secure.
Germany's kind of a shitty country. Doesn't mean I think Germans are lesser than Americans. I just don't like your policies.
Well, that is racist because you would say that like Germans are shitty.
No, I think Germany's a crappy country. For a multitude of reasons.
Why is Germany a crappy country?
Well, you don't have freedom of speech is one of them.
We have freedom of speech.
No, you don't. You don't have freedom of speech. You do not have freedom of speech. You jail people for unpopular speech. You jail people for offensive speech.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
I don't.
No.
Okay, I'm not going to
None
argue
of this
with you.
Is accurate.
It is
You're
100%
lying.
accurate.
You're lying. Like I live.
You do not have freedom of speech enshrined in the German Constitution. It doesn't exist.
We
It's not a
have
thing.
freedom of speech.
Let me continue on down the list.
I worked in media. I worked in news media. We have freedom of speech. We could write whatever we wanted to.
No, you don't.
No, we do.
Let me ask you this.
I studied politics in Germany. I studied the system. What you're saying is a bland out lie.
No, it's 100% accurate. People are arrested in Germany, jailed for speech.
No.
Yes.
They're arrested if they use hateful speech. Because of course they are. Okay, off. So you want Nazis?
You guys started it. Come on, that's okay. Let's not get heated. Anytime it gets heated, we have to calm it down. If you want to calm down.
No, I'm sorry, but this is f***ed up. We have Nazis.
So people are arrested for hate speech, though.
People are arrested for hate speech.
You don't have freedom of speech. So I think Germany's shitty. Thank you.
No, I don't shake with you. You're
okay.
a liar. You're a f***ing liar. I'm sorry, but where's the line? I'm sorry, where's the f***ing line?
All speech is permissible. No line. All speech is permissible.
All speech is permissible.
Yeah, no matter how offensive, it's permissible.
Okay.
You can't jail anyone for speech.
Okay. So, I mean, you would be the one in the 1930s who would definitely vote for Hitler. Like, yeah, I say, oh.
No. We voted for the guy who beat your leader's ass.
No, you didn't. You weren't alive.
I wasn't alive. You said if I were alive.
Okay, seriously though. But if we can't...
I mean, I would vote, put it this way, if I were in Germany at that time, I would vote against the National Socialists who implemented gun control and speech restrictions. I would vote against them.
Okay, if I can say, like, Jews are bastards and they should all die, and I don't have to end up in...
It's terrible to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible.
And I don't, like... And
you shouldn't be jailed.
You don't always end up in jail. Sometimes you just get a penalty. Oh my God.
I don't think you should be penalized for saying something offensive. That's what I'm saying.
Why
you don't
not?
have freedom because I don't want that power to be delegated to the government because we never know who the next guy is going to be. The government should not be in charge of who is allowed to speak or what they're allowed to say.
Okay.
And if you think that makes me a racist, that's fine. I would never say those things.
No, I understand. That's liberal. That's like, you have a liberal view on that. I understand that. That's like, I understand
and
that.
I think that countries that don't support, the United States is the only country that has that.
Yeah.
I think it's shittier. So it's not because I hate Germans, but I think that policy is a policy. You may disagree with me, but you understand my reasoning, right?
I do disagree with you, yeah.
Okay, but it's not because I'm racist, you understand, right? Like, I would be right there saying, hey, that's a shitty thing to say if someone said that about Jews.
Yes.
Okay, especially as a supporter of Israel. I hate it when people go out and just go on anti-Semitic tirades.
Yes.
But they have the right to do it.
They have the right to do it.
Yes, in this country, not in Germany.
So there is no line for you?
Not when it comes to speech.
Not when it comes to speech. Okay, so where's the line?
There is no line with speech.
So the line is in action?
Yes.
Okay, I understand that. That's a liberal view. That's like, that's fine.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
We've calmed down now. We're good.
We've
I think you were misunderstanding me because you think I was supporting racist speech. I'm not. I just support people's right to say it.
You're just twisting around words.
No, I'm trying to be as clear as possible. There is no line.
I understand. You're liberal. Like, I understand that. You're like liberal in that sense that you say everybody should be able to say whatever, whenever.
Right. Just like Donald Trump. Just like that's what Republicans, conservatives tend to believe. Freedom of speech is absolute. We're very liberal.
Okay, but then like we will not, you and me will not find common grounds because I believe in the idea that discourse and that what we are saying is shaping our society.
I agree with you too. That's why I hope that you see this as productive. That's why we didn't just sit and yell with him. But what happened? Oh, car. I hope that you would see this discourse as productive. This is what I try and do.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that even though I think that guy's a jerk and he was yelling and berating people and screaming, I don't believe that I have the right to shut him down or the government does. That's all I'm saying. But this is the discourse that I support and believe in, even if we disagree.
Yeah, like my problem is that like basically if the discourse is like filled with hate speech, if the discourse is filled with like, then it normalizes, then it takes the step to action, like, is a lot lower. Do you know what I mean?
I understand what you're saying, but I think a far graver risk is that step in giving the authority to the government and determining what speech is permissible. So I agree with you. If you say it's a slippery slope, right, because we allow people to speak freely, and they might say something that could inspire someone to do something terrible. And I agree, that could happen.
Yes.
But I would say more of a concern, particularly as you'd mentioned historically, Germany, Russia, Cuba, these places, more of a concern is once the government gets that power in determining what is offensive, what is hate speech, they expand that power, and that's a far greater risk than individuals saying terrible things. That's an opinion.
Yeah, that's an opinion. So you have a very, like, I understand, like, you have a very liberal, like, freedom-oriented view of government. Well, I come from a very social democratic system where, like, we value certain ideals and certain, like, also security over freedom.
Right.
Yes.
I understand that. I just disagree with it. I just disagree with it.
Yeah, that I understand.
Okay. All right. Good. Yeah. Well, I think I don't want to take up the whole time, but I appreciate you sitting down. I hope we've left it better than when we got upset. I hope you understand. Okay. Wow, look at that. We went from a 1 to a 10 in intensity, and then back down to a 2. Thanks.